Nobody heard Nika yelling unmuted. You're unmuted right now, except for us. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 12 of Dream Warriors. What's going on? Nika's making a weird face. Is my mic wrong?
It's a, it's just gonna sound.
Okay. Nice. We're solid.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So today we are playing Beam Saber, which is a very cool game, created by Austin Ramsey. Um, and it's just I very much love this game. We are on the hunt for the big bad wolf. So, a couple of things. This is a sequel of the last game we played. Like right off the bat of it. Um the when we were in Peanut's nightmare, like the city had become blockaded by the folks of Dactyloid because they didn't trust you guys because the big bad wolf is wandering around, like killing people. And also, it was discovered that the big bad wolf is linked to you guys. It is one of your crew members that is doing all of it. And while you all know fully that Osiria is not within her right mind, they don't believe that. Like, you guys are just like, it's a bad apple, and it's just like one bad apple spoils the bunch. So, they all blame you. Peanut died. Peanut is dead, and currently, Council Member Krieg has gone missing, as well as many other people around the town. Like, there's graffiti up all over the place for the boogeyman. We call it the boogeyman scratch. Has started appearing all over the place, instilling fear in people. There's a new drug going around called Tick, and it is like a little like tick-shaped syringe. You take that, and you have the best hallucination of your life. And then the next time you fall asleep, you have the absolute worst nightmare you could possibly have. Some people have begun dying due to this nightmare. But, so at the start of this game, you four have been working with Fishtinger to design 4 mechs, mobile suits, whatever we want to call them, to capture the big bad wolf. But without Peanut's help and administration, teams spies have gotten into Lockstitch. They have stolen basically all of our technology. They also know how to build mechs, and neighboring places have taken upon themselves to build mechs to bring down the big bad wolf for reasons their own. So we're going to start today's game basically right in the action, right after I introduce you guys. So we've got Tarkus, who played the card, played by Salty Row, and who wants us to play Beam Saber, and I too want to play Beam Saber, so here we are. Hello, Tarkus.
Hello.
We got Blueberries, played by Josh. You guys are going to love his mech when it comes on the screen, by the way.
Oh, whoa, I didn't rip it off at all.
No, it's legally
Totally
distinct.
doesn't remind us
Legally
of
distinct.
anything.
We got Melinoë, played by Sparkly.
Hey,
And we've got Royce, played by Cole.
Hello, all you sexy people.
Where did I put that piece of information that I needed? I lost it. So, the first thing we need to do is we need to do an engagement roll. You guys are launching from the silver thimble. The alert has gone out that the big bad wolf has been spotted in the silver thicket very recently. So, how are we getting there? What is the plan of attack? Are you guys just like dropping in somewhere? Are you taking the airship? Are you taking the sub? All of these things are what they call the engagement. Once you guys make your plan, once you make a mission plan, so like you come up with your tactic, which can be like assault. If you guys think you know where you want to just like drop in and attack, absolutely. You can try to like sneak in. You can study the place with like scientifically to try to figure out like where the big bad wolf might be. You guys can just literally, how would you get there and what do you plan on taking other than your mechs that comes regular? Just so you guys know, engagement rolls are start off as 1 6-sider. And then for each one, each step of your plan, I will either give you another die or take a die away, because it's either too complicated or there's reasons that it makes it harder. So we know, based on the radio communications, that somewhere in the Sterling Thicket we are going to find the big bad wolf. You also know that you are being like, what's the word? When somebody's snooping on you, like other people have access to this communication line. So all of the groups are also heading there. There's 4 other groups that you can like tell are listening in and are moving that direction. Dactyloid, which is one of the groups that you know about, is the closest. They are the ones that are going to get there first. Unless you guys roll like 2 6s. In that case, you can make it there first. Because Dactyloid just has to come down from here.
So we've been wiretapped by Dactyloid?
By Dactyloid, by Hymnal, by Yoke, and by Dendroid.
Okay.
Who haven't we been wiretapped by? Jeez.
You guys lost your, like, the number 1 person that was keeping you guys safe. Like, Peanut was doing a lot of work behind the screen.
Poor Peanut.
In the
remember-
arms of an angle.
Need to make sure to put up a memorial plaque in the spa.
Oh, it's terrible. He does it. In case you weren't here for the game that Peanut died in, he had a really bad earworm. Like, he just kept like,
Oh, was it
hearing.
Taylor Swift? Because I understand.
It was actually a song called like Something About Secrets that Pollux and Castor wrote. It was very nice. It's a very good song. The whole world loves it. They can't get it out of their head, actually.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
But don't worry, because
Too
Iskra
late, I'm worried.
has Nika just had a fun idea, and we're gonna work on that. But anyway, so Iskra had brain spiders that stopped her from getting nightmares. So she was trying to use them to go into Peanut's brain to get rid of the worm. But Peanut rolled a 1, and then she rolled 2 1s at the same time. And all of Peanut's liquid sloshed out of his eyeballs, mouth, and nose. As you do. And all of it, all at once.
These things happen.
I feel like you needed those.
Yeah, he's dead.
It stopped Peanut from getting nightmares too. You're right. He doesn't have nightmares anymore.
Oh, no!
Do we
And
know
that-
if anything attracts the big bad wolf?
Limbs.
Okay. What type of limbs?
Like arms?
Tree limbs?
Mostly
limbs,
arms. Mostly arms. She took Stefan's arm, then she took the Earl King's arm, and then she took Ether's entire body.
Okay.
But to be fair, Ether was quite small.
What if we bait her out by just baiting all these other people in and ripping their arms off?
Okay. Okay.
That's a plan.
2 birds with 1 stone.
I
Get rid of our enemies, and we get our target.
Lord.
Easy.
Listen. Sound idea. Logistically, I don't know how we're gonna do that though.
Well,
And
they're
still
tapped into our comms, right? So we set up a place. It's on our terms. They come, we beat the shit out of them, we rip off their arms, and then the big bad wolf shows up.
Okay. I'd also like to narrow down where the big bad wolf could be as well. Maybe off comms, if that's possible. Probably not.
I have a few ideas. My other
Okay.
idea
I mean,
is
we got
setting
pen and
fire
paper.
to the woods.
No.
And that's real easy to do. I can do it,
Exactly. That's
lickety
the
split.
easy way out. That's the easy way out.
Well, see, what you do is you just do from both ends. You trap them in the middle. We meet at the river. We beat them up. We take their arms.
Yeah, I don't see a flaw in this plan.
Yeah,
That's too easy.
exactly. I am what the kids will call a tactical genius.
It's what they will call you. It's not what they call you right now, but eventually, one day.
Are you planning on becoming master
Is
of
it
the armory?
tactical genius or a war criminal?
Listen, I think he's just trying to become the master of an armory or the armory, in just a room full of arms. That's just it.
Listen. The Wolpertingers will understand. They can rebuild.
Now, I do want to say one quick thing. For the chats from the chat's point of view, you do have them to use as scouts. That won't count against your rolls. So if you want to get an additional die, you can say that you send them to scout out the areas, and then they will roll a 20-sider, and based on what they roll is how well the information that you'll get.
Mm-hmm.
Can we use their limbs?
This is a plan.
I mean, listen, I could easily detach one of my arms. I could do that, but I don't think the big bad wolf will find them tasty, so probably is not a good idea.
Listen, I'm just giving you options here. Feel free to input your own choices here.
That is a good point. The big bad wolf might not care about mech arms.
Oh, no. So, when I was talking about baiting the enemies, I thought we would just bait them in, rip them out of their mechs, and then, take their arms off.
Yeah, I still don't see a problem with this plan.
I'm gonna turn to Tarkus. You thought he was talking about mech arms this entire time?
I was being optimistic.
How much
I'll make
arm
sure
storage
not
do we
to
have?
make that mistake again.
If Melinoë could give a look of just bewilderment to Tarkus, she would.
Well, what do you guys have for plans? Because I've spitballed 3 great ideas, not to toot my own horn, but they are pretty freaking great.
I am all for taking out the competition first, but I don't think we need to use them as bait.
Why not?
As he said, 2
Because
birds
I
with
have a
stone.
history of attracting and then getting the shit beat out of me by large monsters.
Yeah, but we'll be in mix.
Is it like a fetish of yours, or?
No, it's a cruel cosmic joke.
So is that like a fetish of yours, or?
I very much do not enjoy it.
Okay. Now is the denial thing a part of that, or?
It's like,
Royce,
Yeah,
you
you gotta
saw
just
it
keep saying
firsthand at the
no.
path.
Yeah, I know. But when there's a pivotal moment like that, sometimes it, gets a little weird for somebody.
that's what we call an awakening.
Mm-hmm.
Like
An awakening is what they called me in high school.
And I'm not-
bully a kid and they start hitting him with like clothes and stuff, and then suddenly he likes getting slapped. I'm just saying, people have weird times.
Stop bullying me. I'll get an erection.
I will say though, just to being smart, knowing myself, as much as I like the two birds, one stone situation, I also tend to be a wee bit stupid and careless and a bit self-destructive. So, what?
I said I understand.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm all for trying to find, maybe using some of our fellow crewmates to scout out more, and then to see if we can try to narrow down the spot. I would like to try to take care of this quickly and silently without too much distraction from the other people trying to find the wolf.
Okay. We can find a good ambush point without burning down the forest.
Hey, that was only one option. We don't have to do that, though it is pretty freaking good.
What if we made like 3 houses to lure him in? I'm thinking like one brick,
one
straw, like one wood. We hide in the brick one.
No, you're right. That might actually work.
Yeah, I think we should probably just make the 3 houses.
It'd be really quick to do with the mechs too, and you know what? It would throw off the others.
The others
I already got like 4 blueprints. I could just pop them right out there.
So wait, we're gonna.
So while we do that, we have the rest of the crew scout for the big bad wolf, and then we can like lay like a breadcrumb trail to lead them to us to the houses.
Oh man, we can have like one of those hidden camera shows. It'd be like, oh no, I don't know what's going on. Ah!
Yeah, and like our mechs can just be in the houses, and it'd be like, rah, surprise.
What if our mechs are the houses?
Oh wait! I have an idea. Along with the houses, we could, and this is just also trying to make sure that we keep people out and keep the wolf back in. We could also make perimeter, like a mini moat or something, and then we could set that on fire to make basically stage an arena. So when the wolf is in, we trap it in with us. We can have someone hiding out in the woods and wait until the wolf goes into the houses, sets it off, and then hops into the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Go ahead. Please say something.
While we're setting this up, what are we doing about the other people that are actively hunting the wolf while we're doing that?
Oh, it's simple.
What are we doing to hamper them?
We have some of the crew send up radio signals as if they found the big bad wolf, but they haven't to distract them. So we set them off in different corners of the forest, so they're all over the place.
A misinformation campaign. I like it.
Yes.
We gotta have this.
We become the false media.
We become the propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
I could attempt to do some hit and run tactics on them.
No, that too.
Maybe trick them into fighting each other.
Propaganda?
Yeah, it's my kink.
Propaganda, Maria. You guys, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. So let me get this sheet up here.
Get this shit up there. You're right.
So it's like, so you get 1. Is this mission bold? I would say this mission is bold. Is this mission especially complex?
We got like a lot of moving parts here.
I think we have to say that it is especially complex, but I do think the next question, does this mission exploit the target's vulnerabilities? Yes. It certainly does. And you guys do get extra support, so we're up to 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Who wants to roll 3d6? And for the record, the villains are working on 9s. Like, if there's a 9 rolled, then the villains get to act on us, because we're using 6-siders. Sometimes we'll only use 1 6-sider, though, but at that point.
Let's go.
2 6s and a 4 is very good for this. It means that perfection. Like, you guys arrive without any problems.
I walk in a suit.
It's the perfect plan.
Ooh, what are our intro songs?
Oh.
my God. 1 second. Let me just get this. Let me get this here. Okay. All right.
Mine's gonna be the X is gonna give it to you.
Damn it, that's such a good one.
I'm blue, bada bida bye bye.
Ooh, also good.
Oh no, I can't think of one.
I'm gonna save mine for when we actually start fighting.
It's like, what's your
You know what?
wrestler intro music?
I thought of the perfect one. I'm only going to save that for when we're fighting too. It's only good for when we're fighting.
Let's go give it to you.
You guys love it. Like, I love it when you guys make me make tokens, like, right at the beginning of the game that I didn't make.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Every time I see somebody say BBW in chat, I have the wrong thoughts.
I have good thoughts.
But
they're also
the
the
most
wrong thoughts.
unfortunate shortening.
Yeah, it just had to be the BBW.
All right, so
Ladies.
Oh, sorry. Where did we set this up, by the way? Like, you guys can land anywhere.
I like desecrating this here.
Already a big open spot.
Yeah, Stonehenge, let's do it.
Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Yeah.
Good, that works with
You
the map.
fucked Henge.
Okay, so while you three are constructing a house made of brick, a house made of wood, and a house made of straw, did you guys did you guys get a kit? Or are you just like building them out of materials once we're there?
Wait.
Blueberries
Ordered
had
it from Sears.
the Sears
Oh, what's-
catalog.
Wait, not IKEA? What the hell?
No.
Sears
If you want
catalog is
houses, you got to go with
superior.
Sears.
Okay.
No.
Furniture, you go
okay.
with IKEA.
Oh, clearly we just scavenge from local materials. We just said we're desecrating this place. Why not?
You're right.
just
So
take
I
them?
walk over to the tree and I start punching it.
Dear
You
God,
don't
this sounds
understand.
full of
There's a
Minecraft.
Sears locally that we can pillage. Just go take the houses.
Just a defunct Sears. It's going out of business.
Yeah, we got it on crazy discount. Let me tell you, we're giving them away.
I got this for 75% off, guys. It's great.
There's one of those guys with those arrows that they spin around like crazy, and he was pointing at the Sears that was going out of business. They just happen to have straw house. Yeah.
I just walked in and
Wait,
started
wait.
grabbing things, and they said okay.
The Sears was going out of business and they still tried to get you to get the Sears credit card.
Yeah, they did.
They kept telling
No,
me,
no, no.
Craftsman, I could always get it replaced, but they're gonna
Listen,
close.
listen,
What does that mean?
They threw in a deal that if we bought everything that we did, that we would get a free awkward family photo shoot.
They saw Royce coming and they had all of the the grill stuff ready for him. Like, Dad alert!
Does it come with the apron? Because I need the apron.
I also need the apron.
He's like, sucker's born every minute. Royce walks into Sears and they're just rubbing their hands together.
They're just flies. Yes. Yes.
What's the awkward photo shoot? Like, how do we all stand?
I've got I'm like leaning back a little bit because I didn't realize we were taking a photo, and I got my hands on my hips, and I'm mid smile. I'm not quite smiling, so like half my face is kind of like grinning, and then the other half's just like I'm having a stroke.
Oh, you've seen how I take pictures.
I definitely want to take the awkward prom line photo where you have the person behind just holding their hips and we just have a line of that.
Yeah, I need to-
Oh my god, I want it to be Blueberry.
Yeah,
I need to
just
be held like a
height order.
wheelbarrow. We're on the wheel, please. Thank you.
Oh my god, it's totally got to be like one of those fall pictures, right?
I've seen that where
pumpkins.
they're all wearing matching like turtlenecks and like jeans, and then they're all like in a pot. Like they do the lying down pyramid where they're just like you have people like basically on their stomachs, and whoever's lightest is the point of the pyramid.
Y'all want to pose in windbreakers?
Yes.
I'm fucking crying. Fucking blueberries every game, man.
Completely different question. Were you in this Sears in your mechs? Like,
Yes,
was this
of
mech
course.
Sears? Or
Yeah,
was
it's next year's.
Yeah, we're at the jewelry counter.
Why?
This game took dream logic in a different direction, everybody.
Can't see the line, can you, Russ?
Oh my god.
We gotta get the big bad wolf, but first, a trip to Sears, our new sponsor.
Welcome to
Come on down to
Lockstitch.
Sears,
What?
partner of Kmart. Very relevant retail.
This just one of the workers discreetly slaps one of our asses with a bumper sticker for Sears.
Fucking
My dad shops at Sears.
all right. Wall and death machines with giant fucking all with giant fucking guns except for Hey, I just realized nobody has any idea whose is whose mech based on that thing. None of us have like said which is which.
Listen, we gotta keep them in anticipation over the reveal.
You guys have to guess.
That being said, I feel like my contribution to the awkward photo is not actually being in the photo. You just see Tarkus' transformed mech flying away in the background, just doping out.
You're blasting off again.
All right, so where did we say? So I think you guys we had 6 people that were scouting with you guys. So Flynn, Midnight, Akana, Vala, Pollux and Caster, and Clem, and Zachna. So you have 3 20-siders to roll to get additional information in the area. What do you want them scouting for? Do you want them to scout for the big bad wolf? Do you want them to scout for the enemies? Well, potential enemies. You might not even see them. We're just building houses.
I think half and
Hose?
half. 3 are searching for the big bad wolf. The other 3 are searching for the enemies to spread misinformation.
That's a good idea.
All right. Flynn wants to remain in the house as bait for the big bad wolf. So that's where Flynn's going to be, dressed as a pig. I'm picturing overalls. Like, once again, it has a mechanical tail, but it's a curly Q one. It's just constantly, it's just like going nonstop. Okay.
Rubbed in bacon fat. Oh my god.
If you guys are splitting them up, you can have. Who wants to roll 2d20 for the we are. So I'll give you 4. There's a total of 4 dice on the table.
Okay.
Which mission do you want to allocate how many dice? And if there's a 13 rolled on any of these, those players are the ones that are catching that 13.
Okay. We good with an even split, you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, seems fair.
Okay.
But who's going on the ones and then on the others?
We have. I'll read them off one more time for you guys. So there's Midnight, Zachna, Pollux and Castor, which count as just one person, but we understand. Clem, Akana, and Flynn.
Flynn's already staying behind to be bait.
Tasty bait. We should have Midnight and Clem try and find the BBW.
Mm-hmm.
Then Zacna, Pollux and Castor, and Akana, and spread the false news.
Yeah, they've probably seen the best at that. That'd be the best idea.
And then somebody just rolls by themselves for Flynn.
Yeah, and then Flynn is being a tasty snack.
There's always a tasty
Is
snack. What the
Flynn
hell are
only
you
getting
talking
one?
about?
Please don't sexualize cats.
We're not.
She's just a cat. Oh, sorry. She's just
Have
a
you
pig.
not- Are you unfamiliar with cat girls? What the?
The internet scale of cat girls.
She's... Flynn is on the very far end of cat girl. She is a cat that is also a girl.
I'm just saying, they say a cat is fine too, and it's bad, but that's what the scale says.
It's like, in my head, Flynn is only ever that one picture that Nika drew of Flynn.
The literal cat.
That's it. Right there. That's Flynn to me. Are you ever wondering like what I'm picturing in my head for Flynn? It's that. It has never not been that. Even filming that movie, that. I hate to break it to you, Caustic. I don't believe you. I just saw that art.
Listen. You can.
Hold on, one more time. Let's look for the titties.
You can
They're right there.
Not found.
Can't you see them? They're right there.
The cute little bandana, adorable.
They're right there. You know, being flat is fine, Alan. Wow.
Listen. You could still be wholesome and adorable and still be a tasty snack all the time. I think I'm disappointed, Alan.
I'm just hoping that
Okay.
like somebody out there is just like, oh man, these people played Beam Saber. Let's check out what that's like.
So after
Welcome
the
to
whole-
our completely legit Beam Saber game.
after the awkward photo shoot at Sears, getting the kits and discussion about the levels of cat girl, we have totally hooked them in.
Don't you want to play Beam Saber too? Look, you too can discuss the merits of a cat girl.
Just goddamn it.
So, what dice are we rolling for who?
We're
I'm
doing
gonna roll for Midnight's group here.
Okay, 2 20-siders. That is Clem and Midnight and Akana.
No,
Oh,
Clem
no.
and Midnight.
Okay, Akana spreading percent. All right, give me 2 20-siders.
Nice.
Ooh.
I knew this would happen. That's why I chose Midnight.
Okay. So, Cash, do me a favor. As they are wandering these woods, what are you doing to instill the utmost fear in your dear brother Clem and good friend Midnight? It's just like, it's gonna be hellish for them. Well, yeah. Oh, you type it right in there. I'm perfectly fine with you taking control of this one. Like, you got them.
Mm-hmm.
Torment them. Make them cry.
Hey, let me help us out though. The speed of that dibs though. Just like,
Yeah,
They were
they were
ready.
ready.
yeah, I want it. All right, so who wants to roll the? So, Midnight and Clem wandering through the forest.
Damn, I forgot how hot midnight is now.
So that's that. Who wants to roll for Tarkus? Would you like to roll for Akana and Zachna?
And Pollux and Caster, I think too.
Oh yeah, Pollux and Caster.
Sure, they're just getting the 2?
Just the 2. There's gonna be one more. All right. Okay. Absolutely. Which with an 18, I will give you the choice. Which group did they find?
Oh, what would be a fun group for them to find?
They don't have to engage with, because right now you rolled an 18. They are still like it's not a tough choice.
I think they found the hymnal group.
Hymnal group X. One second. The hymnal group was one of the ones that oddly did not get set up correctly in my tokens. Oh, that 13 overrides anything. Like there is no the villain's 13 overrides making it a 20. It's worse than a 20. Or better than a 20 in that regard. Yeah, naturally rolled can't alter it.
Suppose we can make the other roll a 20. Maybe balance out the terror a little bit.
Let me.
So basically, turn the 15 into a 20 and just keep the 13 as it is.
I'm just gonna refund the 20. The 13 is the fun number right now. The 13's better, especially because it's Cash making sending Clem and Midnight into a nightmare. We are gonna roll for them in a minute, but right now, I'm waiting for Cash to say what he's planning on doing to them.
Mm-hmm.
Make it good. Make him squirm.
Hurt them. Not me trying to remember what I named Akana's token, because I know I didn't name it Akana, like an idiot. So this is Zachna, Clem, Zachna, Akana, and Pollux and Caster?
Correct.
I don't know why Yarn Zachna is the only one I can find, but here it is. So this is the hymnal group. For Akana and them, with an 18, here's the information that you've learned. The squad name, there are only 3 of them. They are the Radiant Concord. They are a group of elite paladins piloting resonant mechs, and you can hear them coming. They sound like, as they move, the water on the rim of wine glasses.
Okay.
That's constantly happening. There is High Paladin Varus. There is Paladin Solinar, and there is Paladin Thad. Oh, I did not click them as I said their name. This one's Paladin Thad, Solinar, and the other one is Varus with the bow. So, what information did we send them out for? If they are in the chat, they can also ask me questions if they want to. Something was hunting them in the woods. Okay. While we get those questions right, and you guys think of like questions too. Who wants to roll for Midnight and Clem? This is for both. Like they both will suffer the negative if we
Okay.
fail. And Nika's gonna roll for wait, no. I'll roll for Cash. Oh, Nika's gonna roll for Cash.
I'll roll.
Alright. It's just one die though, just so you know.
So it's just 1d6?
1d10. I had 20, sorry. 1d20. That was so close to that. I think we're guaranteed you're guaranteed to lose based on what I think.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh.
That's rough.
Let me check. It's not. It's all like, can I roll raise by 1? It's not gonna do anything.
Nope. We're just Clem in Midnight, terrified. This is incredibly strange. Like for especially for Midnight as one that does not feel fear usually, at least not on this level. Your hackles are raised on both of Clem and Midnight, just rushing through the forest. Something is out there. It grabbed Clem a moment ago. It's just like, but Midnight, you were able to like slash the strange appendage. It's just like, was that vines? It's just like the air reeks of blood and fear as you charge through. Let's just these two arrive in the pumpkin patch.
Ooh.
And the last known spot of Midnight and Clementine, like before their before that like signal cuts out, is in the center of the forest, but they are not responding.
I feel
But anyway,
guilty.
okay.
I feel so guilty now. Oh god.
What is the information that we're trying to get Akana to get for you guys? Akana and her spy group.
Misinformation.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, the planting misinformation.
Yeah, because they're tapping into our comms, so they just be like, oh, if we spotted the wolf here or there, and then tell them to basically go in the opposite direction of where we are almost.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. We rolled an 18 for them, right? Like, or a 17? We rolled really good for them.
Yeah, they got an 18.
Yeah, all right. Solid. So, Thad just like 2 fingers up against his glass helmet, like walks up to the rest of the team. It's just like the big bad wolf went to the west. Oh wait, sorry, you guys are at the west. Big bad wolf went east. It's just like they all like look at each other for a moment with a bit of apprehension. It's just like we don't want to go that way. It's like we were told not to go that way. It's like, do you want to eliminate this threat or not? And like Thad is like trying to prove himself really bad to these guys because Chad made him look like an idiot. Yeah. Chad joined the Silver Thimble.
I mean, he is an idiot. So join Chad.
Thad sneezes. Just like, they might be onto us. And he pulls out his sword, and they start going here. That's where we just sent Hymnal. Like, you guys are here, we sent them to the edge of a strange-looking folded forest
Nice. Perfect.
that they do not want to go to.
They'll be fine, I'm sure.
So
Just be happily displaced. Sheesh.
Then we got to roll for Flynn, right?
Then we got to roll for Flynn, getting
All bacon greased up.
Yeah, Flynn's like, how's the trap making going? Like, you guys built the houses, and the Sears catalog, and the Sears did a lot of work for you. Like, they really did. But they did not include pig costumes. Or did they? Did you stop at the Spirit Halloween on the way?
Well, you see, Sears sells them as a set of the Three Little Pigs house, and it comes with pigs, a fan, and then also the housing.
Okay. So do we have two other people dressed up as the pigs?
There's two other costumes. Yeah.
We shoved sticks and leaves to kind of bulk them out. Like, you know when a kid is like using pillows to bulk out, like make their bed look like there's a kid, someone lying in there when they're trying to sneak out. That's what we did for the other two costumes.
I mean, absolutely. Somebody has to make me a... Oh, fuck. Actually, you know what? This sounds like a ability that one technician might be able to do. Josh, do you mind rolling me 2d6?
Absolutely, I mind.
Oh, shit. Sick. For Beam Saber, we are not adding these dice together. We are looking...
Ammo. 6 and a 5 can only be better if it was a 6 and a 6.
Yeah, so your Three Little Pig costumes are perfect, by the way.
I know a pig when I see one.
Thank you, I knew they were.
And like Flynn's is also just amazing. So Flynn now gets 2d20 instead of just the 1. It's like Tarkus rolled well for Akanda's group. Royce rolled a curse for everybody else.
So I rolled well.
So who wants to roll? And it's got to be you. No, Melinoë, you already rolled, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be
horribly.
Josh, can you give me 2d20?
You can do it, Blueberry.
Yeah,
It's
that
just
nat
so
20, that nat 20 is just like, Flynn, you are like Flynn's disguise is amazing. It like somewhere in this forest, the big bad wolf just suddenly just like it head perks up and turns to the side. You are an actor, absolutely. You're finally playing the role. It's like, this is it. It's like, thank God you're acting next to fucking sticks and leaves that they stuffed in a pillowcase. Right? Absolutely. So, I thought you guys were going to do more hunting. I didn't know we were setting a trap and waiting.
This is hunting. That's what most hunting is. You just wait.
Yeah, you just sit around for fucking ever.
You drink a bunch of beers usually, and then you just there, being wet, miserable. Then you go home.
I still think it would behoove
Worth
us
it.
to try to take out at least one of the other groups.
This will be fine. Listen, we all hide now, and then the big bad wolf's gonna come, and then we save her.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
She's gonna have an instinct. I feel. She's gonna go to the straw house first, and then she's gonna go to the wood house, and then the brick house. And by the time she gets to the brick house, she's gonna be a little tuckered out. That's when we strike.
That is so fucking funny. Guys, this game is ridiculous. Every single by the way.
Thing I'm good at.
The trees begin bending to the side, back and forth. You guys can hear deep inhalations as the creature begins making their way through. You see, and remember, this is a nightmare. Like, I don't know if it's anybody's nightmare now that I think about it. It just seems like it might be Blueberries having a very common dream.
Yeah, most of my dreams are nightmares.
Maybe it's just a nightmare for him because they had to go to that place.
Nika suggested it's a nightmare for Osteria.
Yes. This is the way we defeat the nightmare.
On fire.
Not yet.
Alright. The giant creature that inside of this you can see parts of, like, things about the big bad wolf, but it is constantly shifting the way that we saw the Earl King do before. The big bad wolf ate the Earl King's arm and has consumed his shape-shifting power.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
That's
10
pretty
out of
weird.
10.
That doesn't sound like food.
Damn. She huge.
Walks up to the first house and just, like, takes a huge breath in. You guys need to make... Do I think you guys need to make rolls for this? I think you guys just fucking accidentally... Like, not even accidentally, you just nailed it. And she blows...
Almost as if it was written.
She what?
It was...
Sorry. He just blows it.
It was as if the prophecy has foretold.
So it was written, so shall it be.
It's the only way this could have ever ended, right?
We're not an hour into this game yet, guys.
It's a short tale.
And then?
So then you see her, like, with the biggest eyes, the biggest teeth. Stops, looks over at Sparkly. You okay? Calm down.
Now I'm just imagining, like, the Princess Bride, like, you're just saying this shit and then it just, like, pauses out.
Oh, it's 100%. It's just Blueberries tucked in, and it's just, like, Blueberry's grandpa next to him. It's just like, is this gonna be a kissing story?
What?
I can't believe we made Alan just recite the Big Bad Wolf and the Three Little Pigs.
Fucking Zacna's got the huntsman's axe. He literally had, like, she got the fucking Osteria got this curse by drinking the Big Bad Wolf in Little Red Riding Hood. That is the story that they ended up with.
That's pretty hot.
Okay. So, again, there's a big huff, and then with a powerful puff, the wooden house goes flying away.
Damn.
And this is it.
We expected that.
This is the moment. The big bad wolf approaches the brick house. Flynn inside, armed with knives and a pig costume slathered in bacon grease.
She's a brick. Ow. Laugh.
Okay, so this is the attack. Spring your trap. What does that look like, guys?
I'm going for the gut.
I would like to fly by and launch missiles.
I like to fly over to one side and shoot the tethering lines that I talked about earlier into one of the arms and just start to try to restrain that by just constantly pulling on it, acting as a grounding measure.
All right. Yeah, Tarkus, that sounds like, to me, for you, it sounds like a battle.
I was going
Unless
to
you-
say bombard.
Oh, you're gonna bombard? Absolutely. Go ahead. How many you got in bombard? Probably 2.
2 while transformed.
Absolutely. Fly over that thing and drop them bombs.
Did I roll the right amount?
You did. That's gonna be a hard fail.
Oh no.
I guess
Can
the
you-
forest is on fire.
Excellent.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
So, you fly over it, and the hand just like, I think it's a tail, just comes lashing out and just tries to slap you down. Can you roll me a? You are going to take the damage to your mech, grounded. Like you have damage unless you want. Oh no! You have to take stress. You have to take stress. You can try to resist this damage if you want to. How would you? It'd be a mobility. It'd be an expertise resist. Do you have? How many numbers do you have in expertise for your vehicle? By the way, do you see where that is?
Yeah, I see it. I don't know how many
Um,
numbers. Is it how many skill points I have total?
how many pips? Like, yeah. How many skill
I
points do you
have
have?
4 pips.
Okay, so then you have 2. So roll me. Yeah, roll me 2d6. You're gonna take 6 stress minus whatever you roll. Take the higher. You only took 1 stress. Like, how did you maneuver out of the way? You got out of the way like clean. You did not even get grounded.
Did a barrel roll.
Of course, you did a barrel roll. That's not you. That's you. Zoom. All right. So the big bad wolf is using their tail to attack Tarkus, and next you said, Royce, that you were gonna punch it. Just give it a heckin' punch.
I'm punching her right in the gut to make her puff it out.
Okay. All right. That sounds like a battle.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
can
my
use a
battle.
quirk whenever you want to, and that will give you an additional die. But like once you use it, the quirk is gone until you repair, which is usually during a downtime. But we skipped over the downtime for this game. You guys spent it at Sears, taking pictures. That does it though. The 6 gets it done.
Whammo.
Just big heckin' punch at Osiria's like the big bad wolf stomach. I think it does do the and like right there, Flynn has like an opportunity to make an attack. Flies out of that. Flynn, what would your attack be? I'll just go ahead and tell me what you're doing. And like, so, Melinoë, you're gonna fire those.
The tethering lines. I'm gonna try to, after seeing what happened with Tarkus, I'm gonna try to restrain that tail.
Okay, yeah, this is probably a manipulate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any points to manipulate?
I have 2.
Excellent. Give me that. Give me those 2d6.
Come on. Come on.
Oof. 3 is a hard fail.
Yeah.
So
we could do the whole thing where I just get flung around with the tail while I'm tethered to it.
Absolutely, yeah. So, like, is that the problem? Like, she just started whipping her tail and it wasn't locked in enough?
Before I had time to actually ground the mech and actually kind of, like, sink into the ground, she flung me around.
So, for your vehicle thing, for Battle, Destroy, and Maneuver, how many, do you have any of those pips filled?
Battle, Destroy, Maneuver. I have 2 in Maneuver.
Maneuver? Okay, so that gives you 1. Roll 1d6, and you're going to take 6 stress minus what you roll.
Okay, here we go. Pray for me, guys. I rolled so well as we were goofing around earlier. What the fuck is happening now?
Yeah, we never waste the rolls. Never roll 69 d20. Oh, 5 stress. That's rough. You guys are dead at 10 stress, for the record.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be dead, but you have to leave the scene. Great. Look at all those 20-siders.
And I helped.
You did get slightly above average, I think.
I think it's below average, to be honest.
I'm not going to do this math. Can you click the screen?
Over here. There we go.
So, take the damage to your mech. I think it's going to be... you are less effective on your... those things have broken. Your tethers.
The lines? Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Like, they're broken. They are not completely not working. They are just less effective.
Yeah.
All right. And now at this point, we all get to understand which one Josh is. What's the death scythe going to do, Josh? Legally distinct death scythe.
Oh, it's going to cut the grass really quick. I mean, you got a scythe.
You do got a scythe. I think the big bad wolf has some grass growing out of her, actually. She seems almost more tree than she does, like, mammal at this point.
Yeah, we're going to slice it off. We're just going to give a big old swing.
Absolutely. I just made your sheet. Let me see. This is a destroy. This is most certainly a destroy. You never said that you were trying to battle. You were just trying to cut the grass.
Yep.
Roll me 2d6. The fucking big bath wolf's aesthetician.
Well.
Oh, wow. That's gonna be real bad. Okay. So.
Wow.
You screwed yourself by making that huge roll.
Boy.
It's true. So it's just gonna be me, yeah?
The Tarkus dodged. Tarkus took only 1 stress from that. Alright, okay. So, What are we thinking here? I think like a fucking action figure snatched out of the air. Like, this is going to do 10 stress minus whatever you roll to dodge this. You can try to maneuver out of the way. If you do that, you do have 2 dice. You can spend 2 stress and you can lower the, like, it is going to rip your wings off in one go. You are going, like, your vehicle is going to be hurt. Like, you are taking the 2nd level of damage. Like, you're skipping over the 1st level and just taking the 2nd level. It's like you are going to have the damage of ruined for your wings and short-circuited for the rest of you. So like you get 1 less die for the rest until you repair your mech. But can you roll me 2 more d6? And whatever the highest is, we're gonna remove it from the 10 stress that you are definitely about to take. Please don't roll 2 more ones.
But wouldn't it be funny?
But it would be funny.
Thank God.
Okay. So yeah, 6 stress, 6 out of 10. Don't worry about it. That's perfectly fine. The big bad wolf rips your wings off, and you see her like put them in her mouth and just like crunching it down, and you see her body take a strange change again as 2 giant demon wings burst out of her back. Mechanical, but we power all of our mechs with a little bit of magic.
Yeah.
Doesn't care what type it is. She just wants limbs. Oh shit! We should have just fucking made a. Let you know. Thank God we didn't do the whole pile of mech arms.
And she just like starts beating these wings. And Flynn, inside your brick house, the bricks are starting to like tilt as she lets out a massive awoo. Awoo. But yeah, who wants to go? I don't take turns in Beam Saber. It's all you guys.
I'm gonna punch again.
Oh yeah, Flynn did try to sing for her attack. That will add another die to your punch.
Excellent.
Oh, I see a 6. I did not see. Oh, I see it on Niga's screen. That's good. All right, so 2, 6, and 4. That 6 gets it done. Like, just keep smashing. And like, what are we aiming for here? What is the result that you want out of the punches? Is it just hurt, or is it?
Maybe she coughs up something that she ate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fully.
You will comply.
What does she cough up? Okay. Like, this is me asking you, like, if with your 6, you can take away one of her, like, things she's got going on right now. So, yeah, I think we're Gohan versus selling her right now. It's just like, what do you take away her size, her shape changing? Like, if you do that, like, you can just punch her in the gut and she will puke out that arm that she's been, like, fighting
The
to
shape
get.
changing, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we are Gohan versus selling her.
Much smaller now.
Much smaller, still ferocious. I think like the arm of the Earl King comes like rolling out, as well as the wings from the legally distinct Death Scythe.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Do any of you have any ability in scan?
I do.
I do.
Excellent. Can you two? How much do you have in scan? Is it 1 or 2?
I have one.
I also have one currently.
Can you both give me that 1 6-sider? Don't worry, even if you fail it, it's just you just don't know. Less than.
Hmm.
4 is a tough choice. For you, Ro, would you like to? You can take 2 stress and roll again. If you, or do you want just some of the information?
Let's see, how much stress am I? Yeah, let's risk it. I'll take that 2 stress.
All right, give me another die. Also, I can, if you guys at any point, you guys can ask to take a collateral die.
Mhm.
No matter what, no matter what that die number says, I'm hurting the area around you. It doesn't cost any stress. You guys can just ask for it.
On this second roll, can I transform back into my humanoid form for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. In this form, my scan is actually at 2.
Oh, for sure.
So let's do that. Did it actually... Do I trust roll 20 or do I hit the button again? I'm going to hit the button again.
Wow.
Oh, that was
2
some
6.
lag.
I'm not seeing the die roll. I'm seeing the
Numbers in the chat go, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it in the chat say 2 6s, but then like approaching you from the north is the squad of the Dendroid mechs. Like you can tell because they're rusted communicator, like they're bad communicators. They are leaking energy. They're great machines, but they could have been better. Yeah, you transformed your mech back into your bipedal form, right? For
Correct.
that's how you got the scare, yeah. So yeah, and with that, let me. Okay.
This does mean I don't have the missiles right now.
All right, so you guys are right here.
Mhm.
The hymnal team is wandering over here, and based on the scan, they are not having a good time. Like you got a crit success, so you know that one of them is down from an unknown source, and the rest are fleeing. Also, the Midnight and Clem signals are over here, and they do not appear to be doing great. So, what I'm going to ask, and like, Dendroid is heading direct. They are crossing the river towards you guys. They will be on you in moments. Where's the Dactyloid team? And where is the folk song team?
Oh, there's nobody to the south or west of us.
Oh yeah, for sure. We can put the poor fucking like Dactyloid team over there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Team Dactylor is currently stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
Shame.
We're not going to have any mech on mech combat in this in this game, are we? It's all just going to be you guys fighting this big bad wolf, isn't it?
Oh, no, give me a moment. And where are we putting the adventurers group?
Yeah. Where do you want those? Because I think in here, oh no, in the mud is the Dactyloid, which is wild because that means they came all the way from up here, like all the way top, to they just like missed it completely.
I feel like the adventurers group is probably lost in here.
Yep. Okay.
But adventure.
They're being like swarmed by giant mosquitoes, the size of their mechs, by the way.
That's so awesome.
Oh my god.
There'd be a scene of like, because Chester is leading this group. Hold on. Just like do this real quick.
Oh, he's never gonna win most kissable llama like that.
Little do you know, this is how I won 4 times. It's just like a mosquito just like flying right down at him thinking he's perfectly safe in his suit, which is called the Golden Goose. And then he gets impaled by one of the... Why is it? See, this one also has the fucking... This is his mech, by the way. And he got straight up impaled. Like, Chester is just like running past his beautiful lips, 2 streams of blood. As he's just like, it reaches out, like his golden goose reaches out and grabs the mosquito and squeezes it, but he collapses in the field.
Saying Chester got impaled through the chest.
I am saying Chester got impaled through the chest.
Damn.
But yeah, okay. So the adventurers get an adventurers team, which now includes Brick, Stick, and Straw. Have to cart Chester back home. But yeah, in a moment you will have backup from Dendroid.
Question.
Royce, is it alright if I go intercept them?
Rip and tear.
You had a question, Mel?
It was it's more for later. You guys go ahead and take care of that and then we can go to it. You're good. Oh wait, no. Actually, here is a question. What is your music? Because they established it earlier. What is yours now?
That is a good point. I think since we have a Gundam Death Scythe here, I mean legally distinct Death Scythe here. We got some Gundam Wing music playing as Tarkus flies towards Dendroid's beam.
Cool. So my actual question: how big is the wolf now compared to the mechs?
I would say as big as a wolf is to a normal human.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh shit! I can do this. Hold on 1 second. Can you guys hear this?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
Unmute Roll20 real quick.
Okay. Let me see if I remember how to do that.
Oh, I think I have to actually. This is dumb. I don't want to. No, it won't do it. I have a bunch of Gundam sound effects from like the last time we played a mech game.
Nice.
Alright, so Tarkus, you are breaking off from the group and trying to like make for the dendroids.
Yep. I'll go back into jet mode to get there.
Are you trying to be stealthy about this, or are you just like being upfront about it? Like, do they see you coming?
I think I'm going to use my red comet ability on them. Just as I bombard the area in front of them with missiles for a dramatic entrance to stun them.
Yeah, this sounds like bombard and add an extra die to it. Okay, tough choice, tough choice. Would you like a collateral die?
Sure.
Alright, give me one 6-sider. Look at that. Scared the hell out of them, because you set the forest on fire.
I want to know why I'm going to refresh Roll20, see if that brings my 3D dice back. This is weird, but...
Yeah, it
Yes.
came up as 6 for us. Well, for me at least.
Yeah, I saw the 6 in chat, but the dice didn't show up.
Yes, you see, chat. They're following my plans anyway. Yes, I am a tactical genius.
They're all just like, holy shit! And they just start firing at random. Like, they're firing all over the place. They are running into the forest. With a 6, like, they think there's so many of you coming. Are you saying something to them, or are you just literally, like, lighting the ground up in front of them?
I think I'm literally lighting the ground up in front of them before changing back to the bipedal form.
They are all, like, stopped, like, multiple guns point, like, they're not pointing their guns at you, I think. They are just going to be standing there, scared at the moment. What do you say to them? Like, what is it? Like, how do you use your red cometness? How do you use your, notoriety?
So who wants to get dragged into the water first?
I think that might be okay. It's like, yeah, get in the water, everybody. And they just, like, they climb in the water. It's like, thanks, man. It's just like, you set this place on fire.
I feel like once they're in the water, they suddenly remember clips from the Devil Royale where Tarkus stabbed people in the water with his mech.
Oh yeah, they'll for sure like it's like, oh, I didn't know you guys were here hunting the big bad wolf. That's really cool. Like, did you find them? Cause we got some cool toys that we want to try out.
So do I.
It's like, cool. Team up. It's like we can do an epic team up if that's cool.
Tarkus is just spinning up his chain gun.
It's like, oh, sick. All right. Like, so one of the squirrels is just like the front of their suit lifts up and you see them. And it's like, this is Patch. He is a squirrel. He is from Dendroid. He currently pilots this weird one that has like little bugs that shoot out of it. Like, it shoots bugs. It does not have arms. It has basically, what if you just took a tank's turret and made that the chest of a mech, but didn't give it arms?
Okay.
They are all like going to be taking steps back. They do not want to fight you, but they will fight you. They want to fight the big bad wolf. They're like, but we could prove ourselves on him, right? It's just like, yeah, that's like, he's famous, right? It's famous. All right, we can do this. We can do this. We can take him. We got this. And just this whole time, they are just speaking out loud through like full comms on. So back to the team over here. Ooh. Hey, you guys smell smoke?
Well, that was an idea of one of the plans that was put forward. Fine. Okay. I kind of I'm gonna pull another DBZ reference now because from earlier. Since how big the wolf is, I kind of want to grab it from behind, like in a full Nelson, to like get it like standing up, like you do with some dogs sometimes. So then, Ro has a better time punching it in the gut.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's full Nelson this puppers. That sounds like a maneuver. Not a maneuver. That sounds like a manipulate. Anytime like you are like moving things around, it's a manipulate.
Yeah. So that one's 2.
I can give you a collateral die if you want to, or you could use one of your quirks. Did you write quirks for yourself?
I didn't. Cause
like you could see that cool staff is one of your quirks. Like,
yeah, like I could use it to kind of like hold the mouth open.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, do you want to hold the mouth open, or like is it under the throat you pulling up?
Yeah,
or are you literally
under the throat pulling up. Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to take that collateral die, this will be 4d6.
Let's go.
Let's hope. What's gonna go
horribly wrong?
Yeah. So you're gonna hold it. Give me those 4d6. I have an idea for what's gonna go wrong.
Thank you. There's a 5.
There's a 5.
Thank God.
So like you get it under her, and like she reaches back, like as just begins to howl, and all around you, the fire is like spreading, and you hear other wolves howling back.
I want now, since it was so successful, I want my song to be known as "Holding Out for a Hero" by Bonnie Tyler. Let's go.
I'm holding out for a hero.
All right, so both Royce and Blueberries, like the big bad wolf is howling. It wasn't a 9, no. It was a 10. But as you're like holding her back, both Royce and Blueberries can get, if you make an attack on the big bad wolf, you will get either you can get a greater effect, which means if you succeed, it's way better than it was before. Or you can get an extra die.
I will take greater effect.
Absolutely. What are we doing? Are we just decking the fucking big bad wolf in the face again? Like, we're just gonna keep this up?
No, it's in the gut again.
Oh, in the gut again. Oh, of course.
And now you got a clear shot.
Royce is just like kidney punch, kidney punch, kidney punch. Pause. Kidney punch.
Blam, 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 blam.
Two 3s. Those are going to be 2 failures. Unless you want to use one of your quirks.
Sure,
to get
I'll
another
use a
die.
quirk. I'll use my flexible structure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got it in one.
Just punching the shit. Remember at the beginning of this game? Do you guys all remember when I said we're not catching the big bad wolf in this game. It's about the other things. It's like I said that, right?
Wait, are we seducing the big bad wolf?
She's taken.
I think Midnight would take offense to that.
I'm just knocking some sense into her. And knocking the impurities out.
Oh my god, that's so good. The collateral die is finally working, by the way. Let me just... Here we go. Let me just do it like this. Bursting out of the woods, also howling along with, I still made Flynn go back in the house.
That's where Flynn's safest.
Stay in the brick house, Flynn. It's the
No
only thing
matter
from Sears that we can
how
trust.
much she huffs or puffs, she cannot blow that house down.
You see 2 giant pumpkins that have vines entangled all throughout both Clem and Midnight. They're going through their mouths, coming out their noses, like wrapped around. You've seen enough hentai, you know what I'm saying. How I'm explaining it.
Yeah.
Yes, that genre.
And Midnight and Clem being piloted by pumpkins, and therefore then, piloting, in fact, are charging to help the big bad wolf.
Iron Air.
Blueberries, what you got? Other than a scythe that I guess is really good at gardening.
It's not very helpful here. You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna start cutting all the grass.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait, I'm in front of him. Oh no.
Make sure your ass isn't made of grass.
Just jump when I swipe it.
You got it.
Oh shit, I've seen this Hunter x Hunter episode. Roll me 2d20, not 2d20, 2d6. Do you want a collateral die? I can tell you what it's gonna be. You're gonna cut the house in half.
I've cut
Did not
houses
want
in
it.
half. Ah.
Okay, alright. It's time for more stress. Blueberries. The Clem pumpkin mech is going to jump on you and engulf you in his vines. It's going to hold both of your arms, and you guys are just going to see the vines grab a hold of Legally Distinct Death Scythe by the wrists and yank it back. And you guys hear the machine straining under the pressure of it. Can you roll? Oh, this is going to do 6 more stress. But you only get to roll 1d6 because you're already injured. Please roll me 1d6, and if it's a 6, does he even survive?
Under pressure.
Yeah, it stops just there.
Oh my god.
You are tangled in it. Clem, who normally smells deliciously like lemons, currently reeks of pumpkin guts. It's Blueberries literally cannot take any more stress or he dies.
It's an average day.
Bring it on.
It's a sacrifice we're willing to make, apparently.
That is how I live my life every single day. Like,
What's wrong with those good?
Back to the Dendroid fight. They are we're already in the thick of it, Tarkus. They are firing at you. You've been able to like get some cool attacks off. Like they are trying to bring you down. You do see the very interesting thing about their mechs is every time like you shoot a piece of them off, they will literally grab a piece from one of their neighbors and attach it onto their limbs. Like now this guy has a leg. This guy has one of the legs as his arm as he is trying to like rev up his minigun to hit you. You're just too fast. He has not been able to get you yet. But they are just like, we'll get him.
Yeah, at that point, I think I would like to activate the reflex adjustment and guidance engine, or rage, just to further widen the gap. It enhances abilities at the cost of survival instincts for several minutes. This may improve your position and effect in maneuvering, but I also suffer death wish and possibility hallucinations, which I could resist.
Do you want to make the roll for the resist?
roll it.
No, I think I'm gonna pull out from my shield a big superheated axe and just start blitzing them. Chop, chop, chop.
As you charge in towards them, this one right here, who's its ship has already been like broken open from previous fights, so you can see the squirrel inside. This one right here. Oh, sorry, that one was what was his name? Rust? I named them. Oh, that was Patch. Then we got Scrapjack. Scrapjack is my favorite. It's like as you charge down, Scrapjack is the one with this minigun, and it's revving up, and he's looking right at you, and he's just screaming, "Get some! Get some!"
The singular red eye of Tarkus's mech just intensifies as the engine activates.
All right, yeah, roll your attack.
This would be battle, right?
This would be battle.
How many dice would I get for doing this?
For the rage thing, you get an extra one immediately. You do take the next step up damage if you roll badly, though. But I will give you, if you take collateral, I will give you 2. But
All
just so
right.
you know, yeah, that's 5 dice, and like I hope you don't get 4. Like I hope you don't get all ones.
Oops, all ones.
And yeah, we're just gonna try to put this axe right into the cockpit.
That also wasn't a 9, everybody. That added up to 20, which is always fun. So yeah, Scrapjack is just fucking like mowing you down, like shooting at you like crazy. Just like bullets hitting your mech, but with no real damage.
It's all just hitting that big shield.
Yeah, right. And as you get closer and closer, he tosses the minigun down, and like Scrapjack raises his hands. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." What is it? How does it end?
This axe just hits his mech dead in the center, probably around where he's sitting, and is melting through as Tarkus cleaves it in half.
It's like a moment of pure silence.
I don't think there's even a body left. The axe is probably big enough to just completely eviscerate him.
It's just like, in that silence, they killed Scrap! Fucker! And they all just start firing at you like crazy. Like, this guy unleashes a ton of missiles. How are you gonna dodge it? It's probably a maneuver. Or you could just stand there and take it. Like, you could block it with your shield. It'd probably both be maneuver in that respect. Like, it's
Yeah, I'm gonna do a maneuver to basically dodge towards him and cause the missiles to land behind me.
So this is gonna be 6 stress to you. Roll 2d6 to resist it. Like, this is just like, this is how we dodge with by removing stress. So you would take 6 stress, but give me your maneuver, your expertise. Well, you said you have 2 of those, so give me 2d6 and subtract 6 from the 6. Subtract the number from the 6. Sorry. I like Beam Saber.
Yeah.
It's harder to do on stream.
So for 2 for the maneuver, I think it's an expertise of 5.
Oh yeah, you're fucking
But I
solid.
just roll a 6, so
Yeah, you just basically step through it. Okay. Fully resisting, like, you are in the face. You are face to face with Sprocket. He is in the Sprocket's a she, sorry. She is in the one that had the quad. Like, her gun starts to charge up, like, in your face, but you have a moment to do whatever you want. Like, you make an attack, obviously, but you have moved in. You're too close to her. She cannot stop you.
I'm gonna do an upward swipe with the axe to cleave her in half too.
Yeah. Give me a battle. Yeah, that 5 does it. And it's like, you cleave it completely in half, and like, you see, just sitting in the cockpit, what's left of Sprocket. She is missing her entire left side. Have you guys seen that Lupin the Third movie? There's a guy with an axe fighting the guy with the sword guy. Does anybody know the scene I'm talking about? Because I do not want to explain it. It is too visceral.
I think I kind of know what you're talking about, even though I've never seen it.
No, but I want to watch Lupin the Third now.
Lupin the Third's pretty alright.
Lupin the Third.
She's sitting there as, like, before the mech tilts over, the mech's like standing on 2 of its legs, and you see her whole body, well, what's left of it, because you not only cut but eviscerated the limbs, and she slams down on the self-destruct button with a middle finger up at you, Tarkus. You are going to take another 6 stress. Please resist. You take no stress. It's just like,
as Huseria said in chat, the dice have a story to tell.
yeah, it's Tarkus doesn't like squirrels. It's like, alright, back to this fight. Alright, Melinoë, you were still holding the big bad wolf by the throat, but you see Blueberries is covered in these vines, and they are, like, Clem's vines are trying to get inside of his suit, and they will take that suit over.
Okay.
Or, like, you can just be like, do they disappear if we beat the big bad wolf? I don't know if that's this kind of boss fight.
Can I use one of my abilities?
Yeah, what you got?
I chose Broadcast, which, when you push yourself, you can do one of the following in addition to the normal benefits. So this one is use your mind to instill a powerful undirected emotion in others. I want to paralyze. Now the question is, does it affect one person or does it affect multiple targets?
I would say that if you want to hit Clem and Midnight with something like that, I would give that to you for sure.
Okay.
This is going to do 2 stress to you, for the record. Oh, unless you
okay. Wait, unless what?
No, sorry. It does deal 2 stress because that's what pushing yourself does. But so you get 3 dice for this roll. You can completely, and this is going to be the fun part of it. You could have a greater effect on one of them. You could clear Clem's mind. If we roll high enough, I assume Clem might be able to help you while piloting this pumpkin mech.
Yeah.
Or you can paralyze Clem and Midnight. So they can't do anything, but they can't help you.
Yeah, but they would stop trying to take over, give Blueberries a chance to try to break out of it.
Yeah, Blueberries would be able to break free, no problem.
Okay, I want to try to paralyze them both, then.
Right, this is definitely empath bullshit. This is this is study. Yeah, so you will have 4 dice.
Okay, cool. Alright, here we go.
$666.
Oh my god!
I think it does just work. Like Clem and Midnight. I'll say you'll get one of them. Do you want Clem to be free of it and Midnight to be paralyzed, or do you want Midnight to be free of it and Clem to be paralyzed?
I want Clem to be free of it and Midnight to be paralyzed.
All right.
And I think the way that I want to do it is, for those of us who's played Mass Effect 3, do y'all remember the Banshees and their scream? It's just that.
3.
Oh, they had a really distinctive scream. That was terrifying. I just want to do that. On loudspeakers. Let's go.
You see the big bad wolf like shaking her head as hard as she can as like Midnight was running in with a pumpkin arm that was becoming like a scythe, like that was about to slash at Royce, but then stops. Hey, Royce, you see the big bad wolf head down trying to cover her ears. Clem, I'm assuming helping Blueberries get up, and like I've heard Van X apologize enough times that I think I know what it sounds like. It's like, I'm sorry. Like the forest is on fire, for the record.
Yeah, all according to plan, really.
It's really going great. The big bad wolf is terrified, for the record.
Good. Bitch ass, wolf ass, have an ass.
Does not like fire. She very much does not like fire.
I would like to try and restrain the big bad wolf.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have prototype restrain gear. What does yours look like?
Mag cuffs.
Thought you were gonna say handcuff. Like I thought you were gonna say handcuff style. So like, yeah, all right.
What do you need me to roll?
How are you gonna do it? Like, is this like a Greco wrestling style? Like, are you yelling "Stop resisting" the whole time?
Stop resisting! Submit!
That sounds like a battle, if you ask me.
Alright.
All right, so that's a tough choice. Royce, she is going to. You can get 2 of the paws locked up. Like, do you want the front 2 or the back 2?
The back 2.
All right. So she is like trying to scrabble. She's like a bucking bronco style, and she is going to try. And like this is a strong try to make it away. She is going to just fully pull herself away because she can't shape change anymore because she puked that out.
She and I are wrestling
Like,
real hard.
You're on her. Like you got her locked up. She is like making it. She is making her way past Blueberries and Clem right now.
Oh, I'm being dragged along. Let's go.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You both are.
Let's go.
All right, Blueberries. What's your plan to stop? You can use Clem. Like I'm sure Clem will help you. So you get an extra die no matter what you're doing. And you get an extra die because apparently Lynn is throwing bricks. I don't have. Oh wait, no, I do. Here we go. I was gonna say I don't have a brick token, but that would have been a lie. So, Blueberries, we are in the restraining phase. It looks like everything is going great. She has cuffs on her back legs as she is charging towards you and Clem. It's just like she is being held by Melinoë and by Royce. How do you help just, like, what... If you had any prototype restraining gear for, say, capturing the big bad wolf, because we knew that was the job, what would that look like?
It's a lot of BDSM gear, but it's, like, used.
That is the worst.
Yeah, it is. It is probably the worst. It's a bulk BDSM gear.
Chat, can we just get rid of Blueberries right now? Can that happen?
He bought it wholesale in
Can
bulk.
the
Why?
remaining squirrels come take out Blueberries?
Okay, so I got it off eBay. It was a box, and you know,
Sears had a sale. Shut the hell up.
I'm not gonna be robbed. It's not for me. Come on, why does it matter?
Thrifting BDSM gear is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life.
This is a game we play.
Put it in the dishwasher. Come on.
You can see the teeth marks.
There's only teeth marks on like a couple.
Teeth marks on. Where?
A sale's a sale, baby.
Such a fucking bargain.
Made a lot of money on this. Just leave me alone.
All right. Okay. I don't. Clem's part in this has nothing to do with the BDSM gear, for the record.
Yeah.
I think Clem is just trying to. Clem is trying to hold the big
so.
bad wolf down. All of a sudden, a brick flies out of nowhere, hits it right in the eye. So
there are some bargain pins that should never have been bargained.
You can. So for the record, for the turning it into a 13, it would turn it into a 9. He has to make the roll first. If he gets 2 1s or 2 6s, those are crits. So you don't get to make those a 13. he already has 4 dice for this.
Oh man.
If you take a collateral die, it's just gonna hurt our psyches, for the record. We're all gonna, like, if you take a collateral die, you are still putting the BDSM gear on the big bad wolf, whether or not that traps her or not.
We're just
I'm
making
so
a
glad I
present
chose
for
to fly
midnight.
away.
It'd be bad wolf.
Oh no, he definitely gets 5. He definitely gets 5 dice because he looks evil. Use your quirk. You had to use your devil wings that got eaten. Would you like to roll
midnight?
5 dice 6?
I'm proud of Blueberries, actually.
She's been a bad girl. He just pulls out a paddle and starts slapping her to the bottoms of her feet.
Oh,
How you discipline dogs?
Just like, now step on these eggs.
I'm learning something
Oh my
about
God.
these two I don't want to learn. We
This
were
game
never
is
supposed to
cursed.
know. Oh, it's the Soul Eater cringe face. Just... Blueberries disappear.
You there, Josh?
Oh, what?
I need 5d6
Oh, sorry.
as you're spanking feet, apparently.
Well, there's a 6.
There is a 6. Oh, it's
It's a 5.
no, there's not. Oh yeah, it's a 5, a 1, a 4, a 4, a 4.
How is that a 5? What?
That one's a 5. The 3 is not there.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Absolutely. Syria made this a 13, which does mean whatever Syria wants is the villain.
I think Osiria just
Or
wants
no.
to not have the gear put on.
You're gonna put it on Blueberries, right?
Oh, yeah.
Eat his fluffy tail. Okay, so Nika's gonna roll a 20-sider, and then Josh, I need you to roll a 20-sider. Instead of... Oh, you roll first, please.
I'm ready.
Go ahead and make that roll for me. '18's pretty good. That's a pretty good roll. He's so good at putting lingerie on dogs.
Why?
I went to college for it, actually.
Why is he so good at it?
His little raccoon hands get right at, like, you know, he buckles them so fast.
Look.
I'm just so happy the clips of this shit.
God has forsaken us.
Tarkus, remember when you asked to play Beam Saber?
I assume this is not what Beam Saber's usually like.
Oh yeah, it's Beam Saber, baby.
I won't lie. As soon as I knew Royce and Blueberries were in the team,
Hey, don't blame this on me. Don't blame this on me.
Gonna happen.
I'm not the one busting out the used BDSM gear here. All right, let's get that straight.
It was
Why
on
did we-
sale!
Why did we spend so long in Sears?
Because there was a going away sale, we had to make use of it.
Sit there for bought all this shit. We got a free fucking awkward. We got a free family photo shoot. We have to take advantage of this shit.
It's not my fault. Blueberries is a freak and wants to buy used BDSM gear. Like,
It was on sale.
that doesn't mean you gotta buy it.
I
In the
won't
Sears
lie.
parking lot is not the same as in Sears.
Hey, what you buying? Oh, you got some used BDSM gear there? Yeah. Fresh this morning.
No, it wasn't in there. Blueberries got it behind our back. That's why we're all perplexed.
Just go to usebdsm.com. It's easy. You just get a box.
I am so
Like,
glad I decided to split the party and go want to fight some squirrels. I don't think Tarkus needs to see
Touch
this
with
shit.
gloves.
All right, let's get back to murdering the squirrels.
I mean, they can run away.
They, I don't think, like, you just killed two of their best friends. They are going to be unloading at you.
Can we put the squirrels in BDSM gear?
Oh my god. No.
All right, where do we pick up here? Tarkus, you just dodged
After-
that explosion completely.
Yeah, I think after just no selling the explosion, I would like to use my ominous appearance as I'm walking towards them.
Oh,
Although I
we
don't
trying
know
to
how
convince them to run away? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I'm trying to scare them away.
All right, yeah. What would you use to ominous appearance? Definitely. So that's an extra die. Which stat are you gonna use? You think it's battle? Are you gonna show your strength by just like walking through the rubble of them, like stomping and stepping on the corpses, not the bodies of the squirrels, but the corpses of the robots on your way towards them to give a really ominous thing? Are you gonna scan them and tell them their weaknesses? Because that's terrifying to me. Are you just like, go ahead.
I do kind of like the idea of scanning them.
All right, yeah, give me. So scan, you got 2 in, and then you would have a third from the ominous thing, and then you could push your stress, take 2 stress. Like if you guys have not taken stress yet, feel free to take some to like get more dice.
I'll also use the aggressive targeters for this for another dice. I'll burn 2 quirks.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah. Oh yeah. So just take 46, man.
How much stress did you say to take for another die?
You want another die? 2 stress. 2 stress to push yourself.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So 5d6. 666.
Oh my god, let's go!
What?
The number of the beast.
So who is left alive? Let me check. So Sprocket's dead and Scrapjack's dead. Great. So we just got Bolt and Patch. Patch, the leader, like the one you can see through the.
Did this become the squirrel's nightmare?
This part is certainly. You see him try to like hit a button, and like your sensors tell you they are out of ammo. They've got nothing left. And you see Patch in his like cockpit. He pulls out what just a standard gun. It's all rusted, but like it's been in his family for ages, and he just aims it at you. He's like, "Get back! Please get back!" He
You only
begins to
brought
fire.
that much ammo, and you thought you could hunt the big bad wolf?
We had a plan. We had a plan. And this one is like starting to move. You want to scare them away though, right? He is going to make a move at you. He pulls out a beam saber of his own and just charges at you. And like in your head, he looks just like Soki doing this. Like you've seen Soki do this. kind of maneuver. He jumps in the air. He has a lightsaber over his head. He's starting to do like the sonic spin, like end over end somersault at you. It does not hit you. Your roll was too good. 3 6s? Are you crazy? What do you do to him that convinces either both him and Patch to leave, or what do you do to him that's so bad that Patch leaves in a fucking hurry? You can kill this guy.
If I'm allowed to use a third quirk to explain this,
Absolutely, yeah.
I want to use my blinding boosters to blind him, and that's why he misses. I'll lop off the arm with the beam saber, grab it with my other hand, and just stab it right into him, like downward.
And you see Patch's mech hits its knees as the cockpit opens up, and he jumps out and he just goes running. He's just running into the woods, fire surrounding him. Like, he's terrified. You hear the howls of the big bad wolf, who does not like being put in her new outfit, by the way.
Tarkus is probably just drenched in oil.
And yeah, that is not the last we'll see of Patch, but he's not gonna bother you today. Tarkus, you come back to a scene that I don't know how to amazingly describe to you, but I'll give it a shot. It does look like Melinoë and Blueberries are in a very... And Clem, apparently. How'd Clem and Midnight get here?
No, you just rolled up.
Shut up. Nope.
Android won't be interfering with us.
I think her getting away is better than her turning like into a bigger monster, because these guys already showed that they can deal with her as a monster.
You literally started this fight bigger.
Right, that's what I mean. Like Monster Madness is like best case scenario, she eats the arm. Like worst case scenario, and then just like Royce punches her again.
Yes.
But what does the escape look like? How do you... Midnight's paralyzed, so he can't let her out. Like Midnight cannot help Osiria because Midnight is paralyzed by Melinoë. Just for the record. Oh yeah, go ahead. Not right, like not in this. Like right now, Caustic, Melinoë rolled perfectly. Like there's no room to like get around that. It's like saying that anybody would have survived against Tarkus with rolling 3 6s. It's just like I love the cards too, but we do have to respect the story that the dice are telling us. But you do get to escape wearing used BDSM gear into the forest.
I hate that. I want this on record. I detest that.
It was on sale.
Can I just cut her free of that stuff?
It's the only thing restraining her.
Talking about, I got her hobbled right now.
You do have her hobbled.
I was gonna
But
say,
it's also
Royce, just
prototype gear,
hold on
so-
real
Absolutely.
tight.
Absolutely, Osiria. Like 100%. The second, like, you are not... The second you get away, you are not wearing that outfit.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
don't think that you are wearing the outfit in, like, actual terms. I just think you are tied up with them. Like, you have fuzzy... Like, 18 different fuzzy handcuffs on, replacing normal handcuffs. Oh yeah, like if you weren't paralyzed, you would be fighting for the big bad wolf. But because Melinoë only cleansed Clem.
Yeah, it didn't really quite say how long that paralyzed effect lasts.
Till the end of the scene. Beam Saber's
Okay.
very generous with like how
Okay.
like it, because it wants story more than like actual things. I think we just do something like this.
Ooh. Oh, I have a cool idea. If she is she supposed to get away? Like, let me ask this.
Yes, she's got to get away. We're gonna keep the I had so many maps and so many other things that we could have been doing this whole time. This crew just said they're gonna build the 3 little pigs houses, and we ran with it.
I have something that would make sense to how it would give her an advantage to get away.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
as the fire is getting bigger, we could say that the pumpkin vines that has midnight restrained start catching on fire, and I'm the closest one to get them out.
Yeah, we could
So
definitely. So here we go. Like, let me ride on that one. I'm gonna
yeah.
piggyback on that. You all see the fire coming, and like as you're like doing your little like patting each other on the back, it's just like, oh, we kicked the shit out of like big bad wolf my ass situation. Um, like finally got her like fully restrained. That's when Tarkus shows back up, and like you see the fire coming right behind him as it's just moving through the forest at an alarming speed.
Can
And like,
Tarkus pick up Flynn? So
oh yeah, absolutely.
Flynn doesn't roast.
Flynn's perfectly safe. Flynn's in a brick house. I don't know if you've heard this about brick houses. Turns out they don't burn. Perfectly safe within there.
It turns into a fucking oven, though.
He's mighty, letting it all hang out. Except for now.
Get in
Brick
the
is only
robot,
an oven
Flynn.
if you're a pizza.
So, the thing is, you guys have this moment. You all see this moment. This is where you capture the big bad wolf. The fire comes in. We know Osiria is super weak to fire. 4 times weak to fire, by the way. We've talked about this. That, like, even as the fire is starting to get closer, as the heat gets close, you start to see the big bad wolf's fur catch fire. And you smell the burnt fur. And you hear the cries for help from your dear friend. You all know that you cannot make it out of here, like, with the captured Osiria. This fire is moving too fast. She is going to fight you too much. You have to let her out of her bondage, or else you kill her. So yeah, I guess that's my question. Do you kill the big bad wolf? Do you stand outside the fire, much like Garth Brooks, and watch the big bad wolf burst into flames? As the fire is slowly crawling up her, like, you see the big bad wolf's mouth open all the way up, and where there would be a uvula, it's just Osiria's face.
Kill him.
I'm releasing my restraints.
It's a good thing Tarkus is not cursed anymore.
Blimey.
I'm gonna start ripping apart the thrifted BDSM gear just to get her out.
Don't worry, she's still got a cool spiked collar. It's got a
Yep.
D-ring in it. It's just like, we
Yep.
can't help it.
You can't help it.
I think
that a
Tarkus is
horny
going to
tie?
try to get Flynn to climb into the cockpit with him because she's small enough. And then try to hold Clementine and Midnight in his hands.
Well, yeah.
Go on, get.
It's a real Fox and the Hound moment.
She probably grabbed the arm that allowed her to shapeshift so she doesn't grab it again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab it. Just put it in my inventory. What is it? Just whose arm is this?
That is the Earl King's arm, like the guardian
Okay, cool.
of this forest. The only reason that Osiria can be in this forest without getting fucked up is the fact that she already beat up the Earl King, and he's a quarter down, and he does not want to fight the big bad wolf, not at full strength.
I'm just gonna take the arm. I'm just gonna hold on to it. It's fine.
So, let me see here. Forest is on fire. We're gonna say that this is the part of the silver and the sterling thicket that is on fire. Everything from the east side of this river.
Oh man, we're incinerating the hymnal folk too.
Yeah, they're gonna be having a real bad time. All right.
Well, I'd like to say, what a great plan.
Probably could have used less fire though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's the perfect amount.
Mm-hmm.
I just want somebody to use a dream come true and give Clem her and give Clem his pumpkin mech forever.
So are we taking these houses back to the
I mean, I tried to get a dream come true. It's Dreamloot's like, nah, have these funny cards.
I think you can return them, Royce. I think it's against store policy if they're closing down. You can't return items.
I think if I complain enough, they'll just do it.
Are you gonna turn into a Karen? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'd love to see this. I gotta go pick up those developed photos anyways.
Oh,
All
we're
right.
going back to Sears. All
Back
right.
to Sears.
Back to Sears!
Can we make Sears a permanent fixture in our
It's just where you go to get like tools and furniture and some mattresses. Maybe.
we save them from bankruptcy? It's a dream come true. Yeah, it's Sears. They just have what we need. It's weird.
The fact that I have some of these maps sometimes, guys, just...
That's what we call on-the-fly world building right here.
The hell is this?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
That's apparently the Sears.
Don't
It's
worry
Sears.
about it.
Let's go to the mall today.
Welcome to the Mall of the Echo.
Oh, by the way, Tarkus, since it's been the first time we've actually got to hang out, how does it feel to be a real boy again?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah?
Kind of sucks I lost the arm after a month, but
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
hey, it's alright.
What do we all
Yes.
get at the food court?
Oh, I got that the Sabaro's pizza.
Ah,
You know, with the extra grease that they don't even know. I don't know how it just ends up on there, but it's just extra greasy.
And one Sabaro's pizza.
You pick up the pizza and it's just dripping. And you're just like, how is that possible?
What the?
Excellent. So we got Sabaro's dripping with grease. Did we try to return the houses? How'd that work out?
Yes, I'm going to them and be like, these houses were not as advertised. They were advertised as resistant to wolves and absolutely useless. I want my money back.
They were on final sale. How just like and
Give
like,
me my
when-
money back. A
when
final
did-
sale is not always final.
He has the receipt, guys.
Hold on, I even have the perfect token for this. My squirrel vendor. It's like I don't understand how you can think that anything. Like we're going out of business. We don't even have any money in the drawer.
Obviously, you have the money we just gave you, so how about you return that and you can
Yeah,
have
but we
these back?
spent that.
No, you didn't. It's right there. I can see it in the drawer.
I just. So I have to get a manager.
Or you could stand up for yourself and just give me the money and go about
You
your
know-
day.
I will stand up for myself. Fuck you, man. This job has been a fucking shit the whole time. And now it's closing. The one redeeming thing about working at this entire fucking job is the fact that it went under while I was still alive. And I got to watch it fall. But no, you get to come in here with your man bun and your sweater vest and you're yelling at me? Looking like a dad? It's like, oh, what, the grill didn't work out for you? I'm sorry. Did you burn your precious steaks? It's like,
It looks like I'm gonna have to sue you personally then.
yeah, come at me. You don't know me. His name.
Bring in the bureaumancers.
Oh God.
So, can I pick up those photos real quick, though? I need to go take care of something.
I was like,
Please?
absolutely. Here you go. And they turned out so nice.
Thank you so much! I'll have to go look at some frames later.
It's like, oh no, frames are in whatever's left of frames are in aisle 6. By the way,
Yeah.
you may have to like deal with the bric-a-brac. Some of them might be broken, but all sales are final. Like I said last time.
Actually, it doesn't have it in any of the receipts that it's final. This is just word of mouth. Therefore, you owe us the money back.
You just tore it off this receipt. I can see where it said it.
It's not on the receipt now, is it?
You know what? It's not. It's like, fine. Give me your scorched and blown houses. Let's go.
We're gonna start lining up all the broken material.
Yeah, and I think that is where this game of Beam Saber, if that's what we played, ends. But you do get to look at Tarkus' cool artwork.
Look up.
I was gonna say,
staring at it this whole time.
I was gonna go, like, at the very tail end of it, just go to, like, one of those custom t-shirt, like, kiosks and be all like, okay, I need to get 4 shirts. 3 of them needs to say, I died once, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Credit to Leo at the very corner. And then the other one is, I was okay with buying thrifted BDSM gear for Blueberries.
it was on sale.
And it's just a photo of like a red ball gag with bite marks all over it and just drool.
Oh, we were thinking it was a ball gag with bite marks. I was having a real hard time trying to like. Obviously, some things came to mind, but
like that's got all those teeth marks on it. The leather's pre-stretched. You know, it's just like kind of loose actually.
Like, man.
the leather's pre-wet.
Yeah.
Stretched.
A little
Out of
soaked in there.
curiosity, with what I did to the squirrels, have I succeeded?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%.
Did I do good, Cash?
The squirrels aren't happy. All right. Yeah, everybody. While we're at the Mall of the Echo, standing outside of the like Sears, Seers. Might be closing, might not.
We're
Toys
saving
R Us
it.
all over again.
Fire, everything in there.
That's where that one fucking giraffe king of Old Yoke is working. Hi everybody. I don't know where else to go with this episode, so I'm just gonna wrap it up here. We went on a big bad wolf hunt, built homes, threw bricks, sang songs, viciously murdered squirrels, got
A little bit of war crimes.
Yep.
Definitely war crimes happened. We set fire to the Sterling Thicket, just the east side. Don't worry about it. Everybody that we know and love is on the west side.
Exactly. The Wilbertingers are on the west side. No problem.
West side.
You think they throw up west side? They also it
Probably
also
do.
stands for Warbletinger though.
Warbltingers, but it's what?
California love. You thank God.
Banner, 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 banner.
You're here for me, Josh.
I
got you, bro.
all of us.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we did manage to capture the big bad wolf, but then we let her go so she could survive the fire. We learned that. No, we didn't learn fuck all. We learned nothing.
We learned squirrels didn't bring enough ammo.
We
No,
learned
we
that
learned
wolf-
things.
We can punch the pieces out of the big bad wolf.
That is fair. We did learn that, like, if we just hit her hard enough, she goes back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
And also, she doesn't like being put in BDSM gear.
You know what? That's a very
Used
valid.
BDSM
Used.
gear.
Oh, it would have been fine if it was new.
Right out of the package, I can see.
You know,
Gotta get
a
it
lot
out
of
the
a lot of
blister
people
pack.
break up, and what are they going to do after they break up? They need to liquidate the BDSM gear. Just get it in bulk in a big box. It's fine. It's fine.
How much do you have sitting at your house? How much?
I have a couple boxes.
How much did you lose
collecting
in the
it.
divorce?
I didn't lose shit in the divorce.
It's freedom.
Oh gosh!
You can get fucked.
Everybody, that's the most important part of your prenup. BDSM gear, despite being gifts for both of you, are possessions of only one of you. Get that in
Yep.
writing.
Yep.
After the divorce, I got a big box. I gave it away. It was fine.
Yeah,
not
in
gonna
a
use it
Sears
again.
parking lot. This very friendly
Well-
raccoon came up to me in a Sears parking lot.
I mean, Sears was around at that point in time, so yeah, no, it's fine.
All right, good everybody. Look, we're gonna bounce now. We play
Bye forever.
We play Fiasco at 6 p.m. tomorrow, everybody. 1 hour later. But we're gonna play Fiasco, and then we're gonna play Don't Rest Your Head, and then we're gonna play One Honk Before Midnight. And the Don't Honk Before Midnight and Don't Rest Your Head, both at the standard times. And yeah. Bye forever, everybody. Please say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye forever. There might
Goodbye.
be BDSM in the next game.
Bye.